We talked a lot about the stakeholder influence on project success, but what exactly the stakeholder influence? So, as we say, that stakeholders have a profound impact on project success, whether through their support, resistance, or involvement in decision making. This session explores the real world example and demonstrate how effectively use the ITTOs like the data analysis and decision making frameworks can manage and harness the stakeholder influence to drive the successful outcomes. To understand the stakeholder influence projects both directly and indirectly. A key stakeholder who advocate to the project can secure critical resources, while the one who resists can delay the progress. Recognizing and managing these dynamics is essential for maintaining alignment and achieving the objectives. The key ITTOs involved for mapping the stakeholder influence, such as the data analysis and decision making frameworks. So, inputs like the stakeholder register provide a key data about the stakeholder roles and influence, and tools such as the data analysis and decision making frameworks helps to evaluate their potential impact and guide the development of engagement strategies. The outputs like updated plans ensures that the project adapts to these influences. Let's have a real world scenario or example for a positive influence by the stakeholder. In a software development project, an executive sponsor identified through influence mapping advocated for increased funding during a critical phase by presenting data visualization that highlight project value so the team secured the required resources leading to successful delivery. Let's have now an example of a negative influence. Let's say in a construction project, local communities resisted due the environmental concerns by using the stakeholder analysis and facilitation techniques. The project team engaged the community early, addressing their concerns throughout compromises the green buildings practices, ultimately gaining their support and trust. What is the role for data analysis in mapping stakeholder influence? So, data analysis enables project managers to identify patterns in stakeholder behavior, such as their responsive to communication or areas of concern. This insight helps to predict risks and opportunities, allowing the team to develop strategies that effectively address the stakeholder needs and concerns. So you might start with identifying the patterns in stakeholder behavior and communication, let's say behaviors. And then you predict any potential risks and opportunities utilizing these patterns that you have identified. And then you need to develop a targeted strategies. It's either to ensure an effective stakeholder engagement in the future. Decision making frameworks for stakeholder management. So, decision making frameworks provide a structured approach to evaluate stakeholder requests or demands. For example, a cost benefit analysis helps to weigh the financial impact of accommodating stakeholder requests, while multi criteria decision making considers other factors like the timelines or resource allocations. What are the common challenges in managing stakeholder influence? Challenges or these challenges in managing stakeholder influence often arise from the resistance to change or conflicting priorities or a lack of clarity on roles. Proactive strategies like clear communication and early stakeholder engagement can mitigate these challenges and risks. The benefits of having an effective stakeholder influence management. Effective management of the stakeholder influence leads to better decisions, greater alignment with the project objectives, and a higher success rate. Engaged and supportive stakeholders contribute significantly to the project success and ensures positive outcomes comes out of this project. To summarize our session about the stakeholder influence, so we say that stakeholders can make or break the project. By leveraging the ITTOs like stakeholder analysis and decision making frameworks, you can effectively manage their influence and ensure their engagement in a more effective way. The real world scenarios shows how proactive engagement and tailored strategies turn challenges into opportunities for the project success.